Hi Aries, and welcome. This is your general scope for the week of March 27, 2017. Again, I don't really have anything to share, so let's just get started with you, shall we? Okay. You have some nice cards, really nice cards in here. Okay, so we start off with the Death card, and don't be alarmed by this. This is just a major transition that you'll be going through at the beginning of the week. And like I stated before, the cards don't necessarily represent a day of the week. It is energy throughout the week, but just to make it, I guess, a little bit more simple, I just say beginning of the week. And here we go. So a major transition. Something needs to happen. This is something that's necessary, that needs to happen. It will happen regardless. Don't fight it. It's just something that needs to die, fall away, in order for you to move on fresh and clean for the rest of the week. So just a major transition that you'll be going through. Not necessarily, I don't know what else to really say about this, but it's something in your life that just needs to fall away, let go, die, in order for you to make a kind of like a clean slate for the rest of the week. Okay, next card we have is the Six of Swords. Few things going on with this card. It could be a literal trip that you go through or take. Other than that, it could be a spiritual journey. Another thing is that you're moving from turbulent water to more calmer waters. If you look at the picture, turbulent water and more calmer water. Another thing to pay attention to is the swords that are in the boat. These represent your experiences, and so whatever journey you're going on, if it is a spiritual journey, you're taking those experiences that you've learned from, you're taking that with you, which is a good thing. Things you do not need or want to take, which will just weigh you down, don't take that with you. It'll just sink your boat. Another thing to kind of pay attention to is that your goal, so to say, is in sight. It's there, you can see it. So it's progress, and not much longer now, so to say. So few things to pay attention to. Next card we have is the Star card, and beautiful card to have. This is like wishing upon a star for you. It's about hope, having hope and faith that your wishes will come true, which they will, just not as probably as fast as you want them to, but they will come. And it's about being in that flow, non-resistant, again, being in that flow, that balance as well. You're guided, you have guides, you have see all the stars that are just shining bright in the sky. So your future is bright. That's another way to look at it. And your wishes, hopes, dreams will come true. Just it will take a little bit of time, and you just want hope and faith. You want to be in that hope and faith mode for that. Okay. Seeing if it relates to anything else with what I've just said to you as well. And I don't see much of a connection, but it kind of, I guess, is kind of connected with that Six of Swords, with the card that we just read previously, with your goals being in sight. You're moving from that turbulent waters to more calmer waters, taking your experiences with you. And like I said, it's like your goal is in sight, your destination is in sight. Just go through the motions, go with the flow. Don't keep any resistance, or don't have any resistance in you. Just go with that flow. Next card we have is the Seven of Swords, a tricky card to have. This card can represent sneakiness, someone being underhanded. So maybe some part of the week, You might deal with somebody like this, somebody sneaky or being underhanded. Could play a part in probably like not midweek, like a Thursday, but some part of the week. You're gonna have a little trickster, not a trickster, but a sneaky person. This is also about taking what you've learned with you, leaving the rest behind. That's another thing. But also regarding this sneaky person, sorry, something popped up and I'm trying to close it out. But another thing about this card is, although you'll be dealing with a sneaky person, a trickster, somebody who's underhanded, they won't get away with this. This is about somebody that doesn't get away with whatever they're doing that's not right. They do get caught. I want to say eventually, and this is a weak reading, so they might, I won't say they will get caught this week, but they will get caught down the line. They'll get sloppy in whatever they're doing, because it probably won't happen just once. They kind of keep on doing it. If they know that they can get away with something, they're going to keep on doing it. So just pay close attention to this about dealing with a sneaky person. But also on another note, like I said, it's all about it's also about taking what you've learned with you, leaving the rest behind. This is a card also about strategy. It's a card about strategy. So someone will be using strategy, I don't know, with you or against you. Or it could be you using your strategies for this week. Maybe about your journey, a trip, your spiritual journey. Like I said, like going back to that Six of Swords again. You might be using strategies with that. You might be using strategies about letting something go. Like I said, that major transition. That major transition that goes along with that death card does also go along with that Six of Swords, which letting stuff go, taking what no longer serves you, taking your experiences that you have learned and moving along with that. So you might be using strategy with that as well. Next card we have is the Page of Pentacles. This is a card of that could be about higher learning. So you may be learning a new trade, new skill. If maybe could be work related. If it's personal related, could be your spiritual journey that you're learning more about. Maybe you're learning a new trade or skill. Maybe to start up your own YouTube channel and your own tarot channel as well. What else could this relate to? If it could be an energy, it could be a person. You could be, if it's related to the Seven of Swords, it could be you could be dealing with an immature person at the toward the ending of the week, going toward the weekend. Then again, it's about new beginnings, so it could be new financial beginnings as well. Maybe learning a new trade, a new skill, putting that into practice at the beginning of the week. It could be maybe romantically related, like going on a date, someone you just met, who could be immature, but it could be a nice, new, fresh beginning for you as well. So a lot of meanings that go with this card. Another one that could be related to is news as well. So you could be getting some news at the weekend. It could be an invitation, maybe to go out on a date or to go spend time with family or friends. It could be related to that as well. So many different messages that card gives out. And for some of you, it could be romantically related, because then we have the Two of Cups here, which is all about unity, balance. But the main message is unity. So you could be hooking up. Well, I don't want to say hooking up. That doesn't sound right. You could be meeting up, let's say that, with a new person, dating, and it turns out really well. You mesh well. It's all about unity that meshes well. Other than that, if it is job related, because it is a financial card, the Page of Pentacles, you could be probably you could be dueled up with or partnered up with somebody else in your job, and you guys just mesh really well. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic card, but for some of you it just might be. For others of you it may be job related, business related, and you guys just mesh really well. So it's all about meshing really well and uniting with another person. Okay. And then again, it could be a merger. So if it's business-wise, again, it could be a merger, and it meshes really well. It goes well really together. So a few things going on with this card as well. Last card we have is the Five of Swords, and this is toward the ending of the week. This is a card about conflict. So you might find something wrong with somebody else, because I'm just going based upon the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups here. Could be a conflict. I don't want to say major, but there could be. This is what I'm getting that's being downloaded to me. I don't feel that it's something major, a major conflict. It's just you're finding little habits that you don't like about another person, because although you mesh well, you're not going to totally mesh well. You're going to find little faults in people, and this is what messages is coming to me right now about this with the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, and this being toward being a weekend card. This is like a Sunday card. Going on that date with that person, merging with that other person, business-wise, job-wise, career-wise. You're gonna find little faults with this person. Like I said, it's not major, but it's it leads to a little bit of conflict, a little rubbing against each other. Okay, causing a little friction here. But like I said, I don't see it as a major conflict, just a minor conflict. So that's what I'm just getting from this card. Alrighty, so let's kind of recap here. And thank goodness my cough is a lot better. I'm not, the fan is going, and I'm not getting the itchy, scratchy throat. So, okay, so a major transition going on beginning of the week. Something needs to fall away in order for you to move on to something bigger and better. You could be going on a literal trip, travel. Could be a spiritual travel. You're moving from turbulent waters to more calmer waters. Your goal is in sight. You can see it. You're almost there. Progress. Stop it. It's progress. You're taking your experiences with you. Don't take anything more. You will sink the boat. And then we have wishing upon a star. Just keeping a hope and a faith. Wishes and dreams will come true, just not as fast as you want them to. Just a little patience involved, so go with the flow with that. You could be dealing with a sneaky person who is very who's doing underhanded things, but do not fret. That person will get caught, and it might not be this week. It could be next week, and we'll probably find out next week if it does come up in the for the messages for you. Other than that, it could be you using your strategies regarding your goals, your travel, your major transition, using strategies or your strategies for that, and that comes about midweek. Then again, you could be taking what you've learned with you, leaving the rest that you don't need behind. Kind of goes with the Six of Swords, which Six of Swords, sixes is all about balance and harmony as well. I'm sorry I didn't mention that. And then you could be dealing with an immature person coming at the beginning of the weekend. Other than that, it's a fresh new beginning. You could be getting news, could be financial news. You could be probably invited on a date or with friends or family, doing something fun and exciting, or you could be going into higher learning. either for your trade, your skill, could be business related, job related, or personally related. Or you could be getting news. I think I said that. I'm not sure. Sorry. I don't know. I never remember what I say when I do these. So it could be some news coming in. Like I said, maybe an invitation on a date, or with family, friends. It is the weekend. So then we have a uniting on the weekend as well. So you could be going on that date. Could be going on that date. Could be probably partnering up with somebody else, maybe business wise. Could be maybe somebody that you've known for a long time, because I'm not going to leave those people out who's, you know, who is dating, who are dating. So it could be, that's why I said it could be going out on a date, being invited out on a date, going on a date, and meshing really well. So this is all about meshing really well. And if not, if it's job related, career wise or business wise, there could be a merger going on there, but you guys mesh. It's something that meshes very well, and they couple, they go great together. A perfect match. And then toward the end of the weekend, maybe from all that going on from the weekend, there could be a little conflict going on. That's why I don't want to say major. For some of you, maybe there might be a major conflict going on. Could be with your partner. Maybe he didn't do something that you like during the weekend, or he did something stupid, or she did something stupid to kind of tick you off. It's kind of rubbing things the wrong way. But for me, I see it as a very minor conflict that's going on. So maybe a habit you didn't like that person does. And that's all I pretty much got with that. Just maybe a habit that you don't like, or something, just something you did not like, that it was a little thing that just kind of didn't sit right with you, that you just don't like. So that's like maybe a little conflict there. Or maybe yeah, I think I'm going to end it there at that. So I do thank you for watching. And I hope you guys have Aries. I hope you have a very awesome week. And other than that, I will see you next week. And just remember, it takes two to tango, so to speak. And I bid you aloha.